And we are back.
Good. I'm doing whatever.
We're going to a farm. A
Going-
Viking farm.
Nice. Maybe I find Thor
The
in there.
dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Yep.
There's some flares next to that bird.
Which I'm probably gonna use in the next 5 seconds.
I'm glad you didn't run into those like I did.
Hey, this is how I would move in the IRL as well. I always look down. Cause that's how my posture is.
I see a shiny.
My back is always like a C.
That's not good for you, you know that, right?
I know, I'm making it worse even right now.
Gosh darn you. You should probably read that page.
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
There's a shotgun next to you.
Someone
You wanna
had
go
left
try
a
and
gun
get
behind.
that?
Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
In quotes.
You wanna try and get that thermos?
What?
There's a thermos up there.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
I think there's a door near the light.
Oh, glad I only wasted one. That worked.
I just flew over that.
Hey, I ain't dropping down there.
Come on, go. The Taken are filled with darkness.
Kara is filled with determination.
I thought it was Kara, but okay.
Whatever. Carrot is filled with determination.
Kara is filled with determination. Okay.
I don't think they're supposed to be like that anyway.
No.
When you shine light at them. More. Seems to be always the big one.
See if he can go in the bear trap. That's a no.
They know how to dodge it.
You're smarter than my Skyrim followers.
What?
They always land on the traps in every cave.
That's why I have a mod that says trap of follower safety, so they can't trigger any traps in the game. Because I prefer to, like, I don't ever have a follower with me. I summon my own followers.
Jeez, there's so many people. You do have some flares if you need them.
Yes. There we go. If they start gangbanging, then I'll kill them all. Should I really just move on?
Yeah, probably.
For Christ's sake, there's a lot of them.
Don't step in a bear trap.
There we go. I don't have much ammo anymore. Oh, there's a light. through this.
Oh, you got one.
That was a close one.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Maybe he's in the back. Oh yeah, it was Saints Row.
Hello? Anybody here?
Was it?
Barry! No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like the guy that was in prison.
Is it?
Yeah, the one who was telling you to turn on the lights and how he got into a fight with Danny.
Oh. Mm-hmm. I clipped
That's how
through.
Dor.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's something bad guy who wrote this crap anyway.
The lady. If you're here alone, why is there 4 beds?
No idea.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape.
Let's do it then.
I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way. Near escapes. Cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
Sure. I love how the TV breaks the moment it ends.
Yeah.
Fragile, huh? Shoot it.
Hello? Oh, hi, Danny.
I was about to say, was that bear on the wall?
Danny's kind of big.
He's kinda dead.
Let me guess.
Poor Danny.
Huh?
I didn't like him anyway. Was the
I
bear
think you're
always
going-
there?
Yes, the bear was there.
Hmm.
I think you're going through where Danny broke in.
The front door was locked. The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Huh? Oh.
For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly.
Can't he just type this into his own book?
You would think so.
Like all these manuscripts, it's like, haha, this is good writing material, I'll steal this for myself.
Mm.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself.
Nope, shiny.
But Barry was Barry.
A thermo.
A tractor.
That's gonna attack me. I am surprised. I'm just gonna go into the farm and Chainsaw Boy's gonna get angry with me.
Could be a chainsaw.
And then the damn stage is gonna lit up and play Hard Rock Hallelujah.
I mean, it's an option.
Since that song had a bunch of monsters in it. Hello? Hello? Hello?
How do you do this? No flashbangs.
Flash gangs. Sounds like
Fancy.
someone breathing.
Yeah, it's the light.
Oh, they make noise even though I'm not there.
There's a lookout tower on your right.
I'm a master parker. Everyone has to respect my car before they can get in here. Why does the
Isn't
car
it-
have lights on when it's turned off?
Isn't it Danny's car?
I don't know.
Oh, I hear a radio.
Might be the other boys.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
That wasn't
Sure.
Alice missing.
Yeah.
You want to take the hunting rifle?
I love how there's people dying from the darkness and they're playing horror music in the radio.
I mean, some people aren't dying.
Yeah, everyone.
They're trying to not respect your car. They're disrespecting your car.
You will respect my authority.
No.
You'll respect my authority. Nice, that's easy.
Why do you get in from that side?
Because it's the closest one. I mean, it doesn't matter which side I go.
I thought you like, cause the steering wheel's on this side. It's like, no, it's not.
We're not in Brits. Come on. Nice. Huh.
You can make your headlights bigger. You can flash your headlights higher.
Yeah, it was like that. I forgot the button at first. Did that do it?
Vault? No,
Oh.
but you'll break your hood doing that to a big guy. You're gonna break the car.
this what cardio is all about?
This is not what cars are designed to do.
What, slam into people?
Yes.
I mean, look at all the road accidents.
That's not what they're designed for.
I mean, they're designed to protect themselves. And that's the only way they know how to protect themselves. Huh?
I think you can just chuck a flashbang.
Ah, I was hoping it would.
At least it got the truck.
Bulldozer.
Bulldozer. I don't think it was a bulldozer.
It was. Soon that windmill's thing is gonna fly at me like a fidget spinner.
Just comes flying at you for no apparent reason.
Oh, was I supposed to take my car here?
No. Your car wouldn't fit.
What is
Well, there's...
that?
That's a wagon.
Oh. Oh, there's the stage that's supposed to light up and then something unusual is supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Hard rock, no.
Nope.
Who places all this ink anyway?
The lamp lady.
But why? Just because he feels like it? Oh, I want to do this and that. I'll just turn my lights on and off. Move! Oh,
You were...
I was like, what the hell? 1, 2. Good night.
You
Actually,
should
bad
probably
night.
reload.
There's no good night for any of these darknesses.
No. I see a thermos on one of the seats.
I see something over there.
On your left.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Oh, they are rockets. Uh-huh.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them! God damn!
Thermos.
So glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Monson. Shut up and
Make
shoot.
sure to grab everything.
Huh? Oh, this is some
We
great
have to
music.
fight 'em off. I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out.
There is a better light somewhere on here.
Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked. Al, hold on. I'll try to get the stage lights on.
Don't go down.
There you go.
There's a better light somewhere. See if you can find it.
First I gotta deal with him. Right?
I think it's on your left.
Collateral carnage. What?
So they're dying because they're trying to get to you. It's on your left. It's on the behind you now.
Where?
Right there.
That's a shotgun.
There should be a bigger flashlight somewhere.
Oops.
Well, that'll work.
There's just shotgun.
Well, there is a bigger light somewhere. Maybe it's on the other one near Barry.
The stage lights suck. here. I'll heal.
Go near Barry.
Oh no! Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for
See
Barry,
the,
please, please!
the thing behind him?
What?
This thing. There's a light behind you.
That?
Yes. It's the biggest flashlight in the game.
Should have gave
At
it
least
to
I-
the start.
Ow! Please don't let me die here. Although if I buy it, this is pretty much how I always wanted to go out.
You can throw as many flashbangs as you need right now to survive.
I need it.
There! Back in the game! Yes!
Oh, they disappear while I'm in there.
Oh! Did I do that?
You're running out of ammo.
Get up. Ow. Ow. Did I do it? Nice.
Woo!
So that was when the world exploded.
Yes.
But the gate
You
is
did it.
fine.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
If this darkness is so powerful, shouldn't it send
Hey,
like
Al, this
7
way to
million
the farm.
people just after us?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just everyone who lived in here, they could just send it at or send at us.
Only 2 guys lived here.
In this entire farm.
Yes.
That's some skill. I would have taken break every 5 minutes if I was in here. I was like feed one
See,
horse.
bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new,
Oh, I can
right
shoot
where
it.
I left it. I'll come back for it once we have it
Not
secured.
what you're doing.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
Yes, I was trying to shoot it.
Before they ambushed me.
I thought if I shoot at the switch, it would turn on.
That's not how switches work.
It does if you're good. If you take a pistol that shoots one of those those airsoft.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say.
Focus.
What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Well,
I can do the imitation.
I saw a paper behind you on the stage. Can you get back over there?
I really should put these papers in an easily accessible location.
Well, the fact they're glowing is a bit better.
But they're supposed to be on the path. Not just randomly on a stage.
Deputy Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out. He didn't think riders were particularly useful people, and a huge manhunt for one struck him as idiotic. Certainly not worth the missed opportunity for coffee and pie. It wasn't even clear what the man had done, except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out.
Just throw the Fed into the prison. That'll solve everything.
I mean, could.
I mean, he tried to shoot at an innocent.
2 innocents. Actually 3.
I can't remember what the word for is. They said it in the game I was playing, but I can't remember the word for it.
Wow! Did you look at that thing, Al? They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
If you
Look at
flick
all
on
this
that
stuff.
TV, he'll
They
say
must have
something.
done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Sleep.
You sure?
We all
Yeah, he
spend
will.
a third of
Oh,
our
Night
dreams in
Springs.
its soft embrace,
Man,
somewhere
brings back
between
memories.
fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams
first
don't
real
really
writing
force
job. What got you
themselves to
started?
waking life,
Was this one of your
or vice
episodes?
versa.
You can go upstairs, he'll just watch it.
Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
Nice.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape.
Other
only
stuff.
to be brought to a sudden stop by decidedly mundane
I don't watch TV.
Hmm.
Cause I don't have a TV.
That's okay.
Listen, we're gonna have to wait until his
Who
highness
needs,
over there is good and ready.
who needs TVs when you can just use HDMI cables to plug everything to your computer screen?
Well, not just us. He dreams everything.
Netflix like a bro.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
I can imagine that. Just running
The Viking
naked
boat
out
looked
in,
imposing, almost like a battering ram.
out in the field, just with actual whatever.
Good going, Al!
I don't think that's what the boat was made for.
No.
I don't know any of these locations.
Washington, California, New York, New Jersey, Miami, and then Florida, and then
LA.
Los Angeles, LA. LA stands for something else. I don't think it's California. What would it be?
What, LA?
LA. It stands for like.
Los Angeles.
No, it doesn't stand for California. It has to be like. It's not Louisiana. But
I don't really know this state really well.
Louisiana.
Oh, it is Louisiana. Wouldn't it be L-O?
I guess it's the last letter, it says. I'm not the one who made it up, so.
So then New York should be
Think we
N-K.
can make it through here, Al?
No, it's NY for New
Yeah.
York.
But if it's the last letter, it would be N-K. Where'd you go?
Just leave him. He might get hit by the electricity. Jeez, he's just sonicking all over the place.
Oh, I thought I got him. Get smoke. Can you just leave me alone, man?
You have a flashbang.
Screw you all in there. And you. Oh, that's a just possessed one. I thought it would be one that fights.
Nope, it's just one that has to shake a bit.
It's getting the shakes. Oh, you haven't had enough skooma? Well, I getcha. You're getting the shakes. Here.
What is it exactly?
Moon sugar.
That's what it is?
I think skooma has moon sugar in it.
And what is moon sugar?
I don't know. Moon rock and sugar together. I haven't played Oblivion. There's the distillery.
Wow, those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
You solved the problem. I'm gonna stand here.
Yeah,
The
you
door was
missed.
barred from the other side. I'd have to find
There's a
another
door.
way.
Yeah, Mr. Red Baron. You sit there. And probably get assaulted by more of these shadows.
Be careful, Al!
Says the one that stands there with a flashlight that kills enemies.
Which isn't right.
I got this giant LED light.
You really do. Wow! Sir! They're coming at you with a pickaxe.
Oh, with a pickaxe. See ya. Oh, it's Danny again.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
There's a thermos.
I love how the weird things scare me in this game, but not that.
Not Danny.
Like, that was probably supposed to be like a scary thing, but it didn't do anything. And then a random barrel that charges at me is like the scariest thing in the world.
Oh,
Well, there's
the
the
radio.
light again. Heavy duty lantern.
That's the same thing you have.
Well, the other one disappeared.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to
KBFM.
work through the night, but I'm not the only one.
I think that's
Deputies
all
Mulligan
radios
and
found.
Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now?
I hear something.
Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too.
Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but...
Definitely, Pat.
Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat.
Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Nice.
So I think you found all the radios, is what that means.
Oh. Oops. I'm guessing if you fail once, you gotta redo the whole thing.
I think so.
Or maybe only one.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Hello, Barry.
Ooh, it's a combine harvester.
You know, you could have just lifted her leg a little.
That
Well, there's the
require
chainsaw
work.
I was talking about.
Where is Barry?
I don't know. Just don't drive over me, okay? What did I just say?
Now you're flashbang at him. I think there's guys out here too.
Well, now there are.
They can get ran over.
There we go.
Nice! Killed the thing.
Can you really say I killed it?
That's what you get for bad jokes.
Hey, I didn't say bad joke. I just tell the truth. Okay, I'll save the flashbang.
Okay, you want to use the flare?
Got to be kidding me.
So you have to run to its side anytime it gets anywhere near you. Nice!
Speed
Good.
running tactics.
Hi
Nice.
there!
I learned also that there's 19.6 billion chickens in the world.
Where'd you learn that one?
It was in a thingy. Oh. I thought he was already like done. Oh, someone
Where
spawned.
did you learn?
Yeah. Random one of those 20 things you didn't know about the world kind of video. At least at the time of when the video was created, there's 19.6 billion chickens in the world.
Good to know.
There's even more more chickens in the world than there's people.
Amazing.
I guess in all our hearts, we have a little chicken in all of us.
Yes. Barry is on the other side of that?
Should be, yes. What kinda? Who is it? Oh. Hello, Barry. I picked up a key.
Keep following.
He should be in here.
Yeah.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
Hey, let's go, man.
No?
What?
I wanted to see if it would save. Or do I need an actual lamp?
You're almost at the end of the chapter. End of the chapters in the house. Oh, speaking of which, you're going to, if you, I don't know if it will be, but you might want to turn off the music.
Right now?
Yeah, because you're going to pick up the radio in there. I don't know if it is copywritten, but yeah.
I mean, it's like that there's any music in the game
I
anyway.
think that's the farm on the other side of the
I think it's the specific song that it
This farm is
sings.
a crazy place for crazy people.
I
But
mean,
if
like
you
in the
want,
whole game.
if you want to turn it back on, I mean, you already listened to Odin and Thor music, so if you want to turn the music on and at least hear it, that'd be cool.
Now what can we do anyway?
Exactly.
Valhalla.
One more gate. Let's do this thing.
Push.
There's so many times I would say to them, there's arms and legs are invented, but They're not listening. Our God knows the truth.
Old gods know the truth.
Chainsaw. Hope that thing doesn't come alive.
You going inside?
Oh, is he following me?
I think so.
Oh, I thought that I was following Barry. Because he was kind of leading. Oh, hang on.
Lights are out. Guess we better check the fuse box.
And by we, you mean I.
Yeah, I think they're that door next to. There's a paper somewhere in here, I think.
Oh, there's
It's
the record player.
Yeah.
I'll try not to play if not needed. But
No, you have to. There's thermos. I think it's upstairs what you're looking for. This is a cool building.
oh, what's the point of this?
What?
You make a circle.
If it's the outside.
Yeah, but why is there a circle in a square window?
The whole house looks like a boat.
Gwyn's geometrically.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
That sounds lived.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can
Let's
get
get the
wasted.
lights on, huh? No kidding. Those guys sound awesome.
I'm sure they are.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Good. Are we finally at the point where the manuscript makes sense?
I mean, it can anyway. There it is.
Why is there a fuse box in a bedroom? Mine is at the front door. This song?
Yes.
Can you hear that, Al?
I think it's this song, or it's the one at the
We need to
end.
find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Here we go.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
Is this a good idea?
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
You're a spooky ghost.
But it's not over. What? Oh, I'm following Alan.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer.
You need
This
to
was
get
the
to
night
Alice.
Alice and I had
I know.
arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Alice? Alice!
So I don't follow Alan.
No, you follow Alan to see where he went.
Oh, I can't move
I
unless
remembered
he
thinking,
moves.
I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the
to the-
darkness.
Generate?
Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the
You can
next
go
thing I
down
could
there.
remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript.
Okay. Now just focus.
Should you really be down
I
there?
couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
I would never swim in that lake.
Hmm.
Or probably any lake.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
Oh,
I'd
there's
been
the
easy
lamp.
prey.
There's the lamp lady.
Look at the cabin.
No, that's the darkness.
Oh.
Alice?
Can you look up?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Maybe I was supposed to get over there.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
I'm mostly
Alice?
curious, why the hell is she doing this?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
Oh. So that is how all that nightmare crap is happening.
Yes,
You can
because
write
she's
her
telling him
back.
to write
The
this.
story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it.
I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Nice.
Well,
Sure.
all right. We'll be back.